Welcome to the farm. As you can see, the harvest is officially underway and the cherries are perfectly ripe.
We look for the deep crimson color. That tells us the cherry is ready for the basket.
The morning mist clears to reveal the heart of the harvest, where hundreds of hands work in unison across these fertile terraces.
The first step is crucial. We carefully separate the ripe red cherries from the unripe green beans.
The journey from the farm is complete, but the race against time continues. These fresh red cherries are carefully stored.
The journey of our finest coffee begins here, as these fresh cherries make their way to the Nescafé plant to be transformed.
Quality control is paramount. Each cherry is meticulously examined by our team before moving to the next stage of production. The ripe coffee cherries are transported on the stainless steel conveyor belt, where they are met with high-pressure water jets for a thorough cleaning process.
After harvest, the cherries are quickly brought to the washing station and poured into the depulping machine.
The technician calibrates the primary valve, ensuring the flow rate is optimized for the current batch. Precision is critical at this stage.
The beans are moving along the cooling tunnel after being coated in the proprietary golden brown glaze.
Workers carefully monitor the tanks, stirring the coffee cherries to begin the controlled fermentation that develops the final flavor.
We analyze each bean individually to ensure uniformity. This batch shows an average diameter of 12.35 millimeters.
The roasting process begins as the green beans enter the intensely heated drum. We are looking for the first crack as the sugars begin.
High-pressure water nozzles rapidly cool the freshly roasted beans, creating a dramatic display of steam and preserving the rich aroma.
The parchment coffee is carefully spread across these massive drying beds, where the intense equatorial sun slowly...
This sweeping motion is vital. It aerates the beans, ensuring they dry uniformly under the golden sun.
To ensure quality, the moisture must be below 11%. Here the meticulous shows a steady decline.
Here we see the raw, green coffee being transferred from the burlap sacks into the first stage of the processing machine.
These raw green beans are carefully sorted on our polished conveyor system, ensuring only the highest quality beans move forward.
We use a roto sifter for precise particle size distribution analysis.
Under the bright inspection lights, the detailed texture of the raw green coffee is revealed as it slowly moves along the conveyor for sorting. Using a precision automatic weighing system, the green Arabica beans are perfectly measured before being moved for shipment.
Every day, trucks arrive at the Nescafé facility, bringing the finest green coffee beans from around the world to ensure freshness.
To ensure the highest quality, a sample is taken from each batch. We then weigh the green coffee beans precisely for final approval.
The moisture content stabilizes at 8.0%. This is the ideal level for maintaining flavor integrity.
We compare the color and texture against the SCAA scale to ensure uniformity in the roast profile.
Once the beans reach the perfect temperature, they are rapidly discharged into the cooling tray to lock in that rich, complex flavor. As you can see with batch 607, clear identification markers and laser scanning guarantee precision and traceability throughout the process.
Here, the raw harvest is stored under optimal conditions before the roasting process begins. Built for immense scale,
daily inspection of the colossal silos requires precision monitoring.
Pressure levels are stable across the board.
Noted.
From the roaster, the beans are immediately dropped into the cooling phase. This rapid temperature reduction is essential for the final quality of the coffee. Once perfectly roasted and cooled, the beans cascade onto our high-speed conveyor system, ensuring freshness for the next stage.
All parameters are optimized. The automated sorting sequence is ready for activation. Engaging main processors.
As the freshly roasted beans cascade down the metallic chute, they are ready for the next stage of their journey.
Inside the drum, temperatures soar past 400 degrees Fahrenheit. The paddles ensure an even roast.
Operating at peak efficiency requires constant monitoring and collaboration.
Let's increase the airflow on line 2.
Right away. Monitoring the temperature curve now.
Before the roasting process begins, the raw green beans are gently tumbled in a rotating drum to ensure an even mix and remove any remaining chaff.
Precise measurement is critical for our analysis. We carefully weigh the green coffee beans to the nearest milligram.
As you can see, the moisture content is precisely measured at 8.2%, decreasing slightly to 8.0. The precision-engineered grinder transforms these oily, dark roasted beans into an incredibly fine, velvety powder, ready for the perfect brew. As the freshly roasted beans are ground, they release a beautiful bouquet, captured here before being gently mixed by the paddle. Observe the intense heat during the development phase. The beans are rapidly darkening, releasing prominent plumes of smoke as the oils emerge. Maintaining optimal pressure is critical. Any fluctuation near the red line requires immediate valve adjustment. As you can see, the pressure remains perfectly within the green band, indicating stable operational parameters.
After cooling, the beans are carefully moved, ensuring quality before they head to the roaster.
A dramatic cascade of freshly roasted beans tumbles onto the cooling trays. This ensures even cooling.
Step inside the engine room of taste. Here, at an epic scale,
Calibration complete. The system is now optimized for the Ethiopian blend, ensuring perfect roast consistency every time. Efficiency is key. Our state-of-the-art machinery processes over 5 tons of green coffee per hour, minimizing waste.
Under this intense illumination, every bean is inspected for color, size, and defects. This meticulous sorting.
We examine the beans under magnification to ensure consistent color and detect any subtle defects.
Utilizing advanced LED technology, the automated color sorter meticulously scans the beans. This ensures
Here we see the dark roasted beans cascading onto the vibrating screen. This process separates the whole beans from the smaller fragments in silver skin.
As the drum rotates, purified water is introduced to clean and hydrate the beans, preparing them for the next stage of processing.
The green coffee beans are gently tumbled and moistened within the turning cylinder, ensuring they are perfectly prepared for storage.
The beans travel along the conveyor belt towards the quality assurance checkpoint, ensuring only the finest selection moves forward for roasting.
Accurate weighing is the first step in quality control. We record the exact mass of the green beans here on the data sheet.
Once roasted, the beans are rapidly cooled on a vibrating tray. Strong air currents simultaneously
discharged onto the cooling tray. The beans are gently agitated to release the last remaining heat, completing the roasting process. Quality control begins with a careful visual and tactile inspection. We check for consistency.
Here we see the freshly roasted beans moving smoothly along the cooling conveyor, a vital step in locking in that perfect flavor. Here you can see the culmination of the roasting process, as the beans cascade down, revealing their oily sheen and deep mahogany color.
As you can see here, the sensor readings confirm optimal silo levels, allowing for efficient resource allocation and a seamless workflow.
The sensor confirms the material level is optimal, indicated by the steady green light. This ensures peak efficiency within the silo. From the roaster, the beans flow consistently along the belt before cascading into the hopper for blending and packaging.
Passing through the final cooler and color checker, we ensure every bean meets our strict standards for a uniform dark appearance.
After ensuring the precise measurement on the digital scale, the foil packet is moved to the heat sealer to create an airtight seal for quality testing.
The automated packaging line operates at mesmerizing speed, rapidly filling and sealing each individual serving of Nescafé coffee.
The sealing mechanism operates at peak efficiency, ensuring every Nescafé packet is perfectly airtight.
Our optical quality scanners ensure rapid and precise inspection. With the PAS8 system, we guarantee
the freshly roasted beans are now beginning their journey up the conveyor, moving towards the grinders for the next phase of production.
The perfect roast, captured in a cloud of aromatic dust. Experience the rich intensity of our finest blend.
The sample is carefully measured to the microgram. This ensures the consistency and quality of the final instant coffee product.
The freshly harvested coffee cherries are first delivered to these large stainless steel vats, beginning the crucial extraction process. To achieve the perfect blend, these dark roasted beans are tumbled at high speeds inside our heavy-duty stainless steel mixers.
By cross-referencing the physical sample with the digital profile chart, we ensure consistency across every batch.
The beans travel along the conveyor, monitored by our state-of-the-art sensors to ensure only the highest quality product reaches the next stage.
Our technicians oversee the automated process, verifying that every parameter remains within the strict quality limits we set for the perfect roast.
The amber indicators show the system is finalizing its sequence. Once the diagnostic is complete,
First, we take a representative sample. The digital meter, calibrated to Nescafe standards, confirms a moisture content of 12.0%.
The Nescafé moisture meter provides precise quality control. The sensor reads the exact levels in the roasted beans.
Once tested, each coffee sample is meticulously sealed and labeled. We store them systematically to ensure quality.
This facility represents the pinnacle of industrial efficiency, processing tons of raw material.
By zooming in on this section, we can reroute the data stream. Now you'll see the optimization take effect, turning the pipeline green.
The quality assurance process is complete. This batch is officially approved and ready for distribution.
the visualization highlights the cooling process, transitioning from high-temperature reds to a stable blue. This state-of-the-art drying tunnel utilizes superheated steam to rapidly process materials at an industrial scale.
The art of roasting requires precision. Here, we carefully monitor the temperature curves to unlock the perfect flavor profile for every bean. Watch as the perfectly roasted beans are explosively discharged, sending steam billowing before the cooling cycle begins. Our data-driven approach allows us to monitor and control the roast cycle with unparalleled precision, guaranteeing consistency in every batch.
To halt the roasting process, the beans enter the cooling drum. Air is drawn through the perforations, quickly bringing the temperature down.
The technician meticulously adjusts the primary release valve on the main storage tank, a critical step in normalizing the system pressure.
Welcome to the heart of our operation. Here, the roasting process runs at full capacity, transforming the beans with intense heat and precision.
This intense tumbling ensures even cooling and preserves the flavor profile.
Here we examine the fresh roast for uniformity. The color gradient and surface texture are critical indicators of a success. By analyzing the roast curve data alongside the physical bean sample, we ensure consistency and quality in every batch.
And here we see the culmination of the roast. The beans tumble warm and fragrant into the cooling bin, locking in that perfect flavor. The cooling process begins, locking in the rich aroma and flavor of the freshly roasted beans.
As the beans move down the conveyor, they enter the cooling zone. This regulated airflow stabilizes the precision is key in pre-processing. Every sample is weighed and documented to ensure quality control before it moves to the roaster.
The moisture analysis confirms a perfect equilibrium at exactly 7.1%. This ensures optimal roast quality.
Once the coffee samples are processed, they must be meticulously sealed and labeled. We use a precise tracking system.
The sophisticated HMI allows us to track sensor data in real time, ensuring optimal efficiency across the powder production line.
To ensure accuracy, the dark brown liquid is carefully pipetted. It will now be run through the mass spectrometer to determine its exact chemical composition.
The concentrated extract flows steadily, capturing the rich, dark essence of the finest beans.
The key to efficient liquid extraction is precise pressure regulation. Watch the flow meter as I slowly engage the bypass valve to stabilize the system.
The internal process pressure is holding steady, but the readings are critically high. We are well within the red zone now. We conduct a thorough sensory analysis of the coffee extract. Once confirmed, we proceed with the precise...
Here we see the concentrated dark liquid in a high-volume output. The fluid dynamics reveal the complex turbulence within the steady stream.
To ensure optimal processing, I first regulate the flow using this main valve, then stabilize the pressure with the secondary control here, as you can see on the gauge.
The sealed system is currently operating at peak pressure, confirmed by the intense vibration of the gauge needles in the red zone.
We carefully draw the concentrated sample using a pipette, then apply it to the refractometer prism. This
The solvent input line looks good here. Flow rate is steady.
Agreed. The sequence for the extraction phase is confirmed. We are clear for purification.
The freshly roasted beans are guided by the auger conveyor along the stainless steel trough towards the grinding station.